Hello, fellow gardeners. Well, we're here at the garden center. I got people that's texting me and calling me and saying, well, I grew some tomato plants, or and some of them are 2 feet tall. What do I do with a plant like that? Well, you can't just take one. I brought one in here like into that. You can't just take one like that and just bury it like right there and leave it. It'll never do. So the proper thing to do is take these long plants and dig you a trench across the ways of your tub like that, lay it in over here, and turn it up over here like into this. If you're putting 4 in there, they seem like the ones that are calling me are the ones that's putting them up on a barrel, and they're going to put 4 plants in there, one here and one here and one here and one here. Okay? You can pull it all the way back over here against this edge like this and bury it and bury that stem, because this whole root, this whole stem will take root from here all the way back. And this will start growing, and as it grows, it'll try to turn up, but you let it go on out over the side. Now this is if you're setting them up on a barrel and growing them down the side. Then you put another one, bury it going this way, and let it stick up here, every how far it comes, and it will go and grow, and you can let them down. That gives you a little more room than what you was getting if you just set it plant over here. Then, you got something like this, or maybe they're just too tall to leave it out like this. If you will take some of these leaves off like this, all you want is that top part like that right there. And you can bury that thing right down in that there, or you can lay it right over to the center. If you're putting one plant, just make you a trench, lay it right over like into that, bury all of that and turn it up, and you got your plant in the middle. Or you can put it over to the side, whatever you care about. Okay? Anyway, I just want you to know what you can do with them long plants to save them, because they will take root all the way from down here, all the way up that stem to right here. Okay? I'll get them out there so we can talk about something else. I'll just leave that sitting here. Okay, a lot of you are calling me now. It's getting hot. The plants can't take up enough moisture fast enough. You're a little short on calcium. And you get a black end on the blossom end of your tomato. Your tomato will turn red out there, and you pick it and look, the bottom half of it is black. And you want to know what's going wrong with that. That's called blossom end rot. It's a shortage of calcium. Now, a lot of people are using calcium nitrate. But I'm going to tell you, I don't recommend this, and I'm going to tell you why. If you remember now, I've taught you that when the tomatoes start blooming, you quit using so much nitrogen and you go to using phosphorus and potash. If you look down there at the bottom, this says got 15% of nitrogen, 0 of phosphorus, and 0 of potash. That's going against the grain. All you're going to grow is foliage with this. So don't use this for calcium. This is for nitrogen. It has some calcium in it, but you can't use it for the plants that you're trying to bloom. Okay? So I don't recommend this. Now then, you can go get something. It don't have to be this Fertilome brand. This is called Yield Booster. It used to be Stop Rot. But anyway, you read on down, it says it helps and prevents blossom end rot on your fruit and vegetables. So anyway, use something like this. This one will tell you, a lot of times you can get this in a spray bottle. This one happens to be one you mix in water. You read the label, it tells you so much to put in a gallon, and then you take that gallon of water that you put a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons, whatever it tells you, you mixed it up in there. You can pour it around the roots of the plants, and this will help stop you can even spray it if you want to put it in a bottle with a sprayer on it and spray it after you've weakened it. Don't spray this straight as it comes out of the bottle, because this is what you add to water. You got to add it to water first and then spray it. You can spray your foliage up. The foliage will take that up instantly and take it right in. Put it on the roots, put it on the foliage, and you're good to go. Okay, now we've talked about that. Now then, one other thing they've asked about, so many people are calling and said, can you grow cantaloupes in here? Yes. Put you about 3 cantaloupe seed in there, in a triangle and let them grow and hang out and run all over the ground and make a lot of cantaloupes. If you're going to time up a trellis, you put 3 cantaloupe seeds right in a row and grow them up your trellis. Then you got your cantaloupe, you got to hang them on a towel or a pantyhose or something, because if they get big, they're going to pull off of that plant. You got to hold that, put a nest up there for that cantaloupe to lay in and tie it to your stake or your trellis or whatever you've got. So you can put about 3 cantaloupes, about 3 watermelons, and they do the watermelons the same way, those small watermelons. They'll put 3 in a row that you're going to put your trellis on, grow them up at, make them a nest out of pantyhose or towel or something to hang in and grow. When they get ripe, then you can cut it off the stem, take your pantyhose down, and go eat your watermelon or your cantaloupe. Now, we get over into okra and corn. You can put about 6 or 7 okra or corns around the outside. Just stick your seeds right in there all the way around. Put you one in the middle. You know, I like 7 around outside and 1 in the middle, 6 around outside and 1 in the middle. It doesn't make any difference on your corn and your okra. Now, I'm gonna give another fellow friend a little bit of notoriety here. It's Larry Hall in Minnesota. Oh, I'd like for you folks to go, if you're interested in growing corn, go to Larry Hall growing corn in kiddie pools. The little blue kiddie pools that are not very tall. Get you one of them. Go to Walmart, get you some of those cloth bags, not the plastic bags, but you can buy them cloth bags for 50 cents that you haul your groceries home in. Get you some of those, put the potting mix in them, put you 4 grains of corn in each one of these bags, and fill that kiddie pool full of them bags, and he grows corn 12, 14 foot tall. Go look at his videos. He'll show you Larry Hall growing corn in kiddie pools, and he's in Minnesota. All righty. If you like this video, ring a bell, punch the button, subscribe, and we'll come back and make you another video.